What's up guys, this is Sin. So we just got some new White Force support and Alliance Insight, which is really cool because the Supreme Darkness support was already very good. So if this is also really good, I think this deck might be the next top tier deck. But anyways, before we go any further, y'all you know the drill, smash the like, subscribe button, blah blah. And with that being said, let's get right into it. So the first card is it just Forest? Most original name ever. Anyways, Witches of the White Forest, Field Spoel card. You can only activate one card with this card's name once per turn. And then the third effect is hard ones per turn. So when this card resolves, you can add a White Forest monster from your deck to your hand. Gotta love to see it. And then if you do, you cannot special summon dark monsters from the extra deck for the rest of the turn. So no IP, no SP. But it's only for the rest of the turn, not like during the turn you activate this card. So you can summon your IP first and then extend with this. So yeah, if your hand is not good, then this can be a starter. And if your hand is already good, then you don't really have to like commit to this until you already get to play the game. So I really like this effect. The first time each of your White Forest monster would be destroyed by battle, very specifically each turn, it is not destroyed. It would have been really cool if it was like destroyed by battle by card effect, so that way Ghost Ogre does nothing when you're going first and going second. Maybe you can, I was gonna say like you can like play through Detonator, but this is just gonna get popped by Detonator. But yeah, this is really nice. I mean, I don't really think it adds much depth to the deck, but I'll still take it. And then you can target a White Forest monster control. It is treated as a tuner this turn. Okay, so you can turn the level 2s into tuners, which might make it so that you can start summoning some weird synchros that the deck couldn't really make before. That is very interesting. You can make Herald of Arclight now using the Azamina LZ and like the other one. So that's very interesting. Oh wow. Maybe this might be like the way that the deck tries to beat the hand traps now. I have no idea, but this was the first thing that really crossed my mind, I guess you can say. But yeah, a very good card. I really like it. I don't know if it's going to be like a 3 of in the deck, maybe, because worst case you draw like too many, it's just going to be the discard fodder for White Forest effects. So yeah, you can play 3 of this and then Terraforming, but I have no idea because I'm not a great White Forest player, so if you guys have any feedback concerning this card, please let me know. Anyways, we got even more cards apparently, so yeah, this is going to be insane. I don't think this is just White Forest though. So Diabellstar the Sin Adjudicator, wait, what? Adjudicator. No. Adjudicator? No. Come on. No, I feel like I'm DB Grinder now. Yo, you know what? Forget the last 3 seconds of your existence. This never happened. Dark Fiend level 8. Very interesting. It's a Diabellstar monster that's level 8. This card is always treated as a Sinful Spells card. Okay, so you can actually send this for Hallowed Azamina. Very interesting. You can only use the first and second effect once per turn. You can banish a spell and one shot from your hand and or grave. Special summon this card from your hand or grave. Weird. Quick effect, you can pay half your life points, then target one card your opponent controls, destroy it. Then if you have another Diabell monster card on your... Then, if another Diabell monster card is on the field, you can special summon an illusion or spellcaster, tuner, or synchro from your extra deck. Whoa. Yeah, this card rewards you for playing bad cards in your deck, which is a little pathetic, because now, like, you kind of want to play, like, Diabellstar the Black Witch, which is... I mean, it's not that it's bad, like, it's still a good playable card. You know what? It's not even that bad. It's not that bad, but, like, summoning this card is just kind of cancer, unless you're playing, like, a weird... I don't even know. Like, you would have to play this in like tier elements or something like Lightsworn. That way it's really easy to like summon it back from the grave, but I have no idea. It just feels like it's super clunky to draw, so it kind of like looks like a win more, but like this effect when you resolve it, my god, yeah, you're in business, especially if you have like this. That's kind of crazy. Anyways, Diabellze the White Witch, I guess the light version of Diabellstar, which is the evolution of Diabellstar the Black Witch, and obviously this is Diabellze of the original sin, something like that. Light illusion, obviously just like the other one. It shouldn't have like the undestructible by battle thing. This card is always treated as the White Forest card. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. You can only use the first and second effect once per turn. You can send a spell or trap from your hand or field to the grave. Special summon this card from your hand. Okay, so this is super similar to the LZ. Okay, that's nice. If this card is normal or special, you can send a Sinful Spoils or Diabell card from your deck to the grave. How can this really benefit the deck? I'm a little confused. I mean, I'm sure... Hold on a second. You're not really... It doesn't do that much. I don't know. Maybe this is better than I think. Obviously, original Sinful Spells is banned, so it kind of got like a huge downgrade, but I don't think this really does much of anything on its own, unless, again, I'm missing something super obvious. Monsters you control cannot be destroyed by your opponent's card effects while you control 2 or more Diabell monsters. Good luck getting there. Okay, still a very cool card, so obviously not going to complain too much. And in the OCG, you can use this and LZ to make Baron, because with a field spell, you can turn LZ into a tuner now. So that's really nice as well. Anyways, this is Azamina. You gotta be kidding me. I swear to God. First of all, we get Forest, and now we get Azamina. It doesn't get any more original than that. So you need Queen of the Azamina to make... You gotta be kidding me. Isn't that like the monster that's like super impossible to summon? No, that's the main deck monster. Never mind. And a fusion or synchro monster. Alright, must first be either a fusion summon or a special summon from your extra deck by attributing one Saint Azamina you control and one face of monster your opponent control. Whoa. Oh, that's like a built-in super poly. Yo, that's kind of cool. And Saint Azamina, it's not that hard to summon. It's when I think about it. So the fact that you only really need just to summon this and then you can use an opponent's monster, that's actually kind of nasty. Yo, cannot be destroyed by card effects. Each time your opponent activates a card effect, all monsters your opponent controls lose 500 attack when it resolves. And then your opponent cannot activate the effects of monsters with 0 attack. Yo, Diabell just got shafted. Oh, that is hilarious. And also, oh, you want to Ash me? Ah, that's a good one. You want to Veiler me? LMAO. Ghost Ogre, Keg W. Yeah, that is very interesting. Okay, this actually shuts down a lot of things. It is the exact same thing as, what is it? Like Brave Eyes, Pendulum Dragon? Something like that. One of the weird fusion dragon that you summon off of, like, the Zark trap card by banishing Zark when your opponent activates a spell card. You know what I'm trying to say. So yeah, it's pretty much, like, kind of the same thing. So yeah, that's really nice. This card is... it's really good. It's really cracked, and the artwork is beautiful. I mean, honestly, every artwork of like this lore in general is just like chef's kiss. Honestly, Konami has done an incredible job. Anyway, Snake Eye Execute Dragon. Shoutouts to Executor. What? Oh no, yeah, that's the yeah. Okay, yeah, it makes sense. I can really see the connection now. You know, Snake Eyes, White Forest, Diabellstar, etc. Fire Dragon, a generic. You can only use the first and second effect once per turn. During the main phase, you can target one face of monster on the field or in the grave. Place it face up in its owner spell and trap zone as a continuous spell. Also, this card cannot use its effect next turn. It's kind of like a mix between Flambridge and Mirror Jade. Very interesting. But it's actually an interruption because you can... Yeah, that's literally... that's actually interesting. It's a quick effect version of Flambridge. That's kind of filthy. During the battle phase quick effect, you can target 2 cards on the field, 1 monster, and 1 continuous spell, destroy them. Okay, so my first reflex is, it is a level 12 dragon monster that you can obviously cheat out with Crimson Dragon. You already know it. So I don't know if that's going to be like people's first reflex when you can summon things like Shooting Quasar, Stardust, Cypher Dragons. I forgot like the name of like the other good one, but a lot of decent options for sure. This is maybe good against like Tenpai. Maybe you can turn into 1 monster. It's not too bad, but like a continuous spell, that's just a little awkward. Like you're gonna have to target like one of your own monsters that you placed with this, which is not necessarily bad, but like, yeah, you know, obviously I can't complain. I absolutely cannot complain. The fact that it's a fire monster and a Snake Eyes means you recur this again and again and again and again and again and again. If you summon this once, you basically just got it. Like you cannot lose. It's actually a really impressive card for sure. And if you use this effect and then like you link it off and then you summon it back, then you can actually use the effect again. Just like Mirror Jade, there is definitely a loophole. So yeah, this is really nice. I love this card. Too bad that Snake Eyes kind of sucks a little bit. Anyways, Mystic Mystery of the White Forest. Bro, what is this? Anyways, level 4 Light Illusion Synchro Tuner. You remember when I said that, you know, you can actually make level 4 synchros now? I thought about Herald of Arclight, but I guess this is like the most obvious one because, you know, it's built in your archetypes. So yeah, it's also a tuner monster. I don't know how relevant it is because if you have a level 4 tuner and then another level 4 tuner in the form of like Sylvia whatever and Arcia whatever, it might not do too much. Anyways, you can only use the first and second effect once per turn, so if this card is special summoned, you can target 2 White Forest monsters in your graveyard, place them face up in their owner spell and trap zone as continuous spells. Okay, they're really just trying to turn White Forest into Snake Eye 2.0. Yeah. During your opponent's main phase, quick effect, you can activate this effect immediately after it resolves. Synchro summon using this card you control. Okay, so that's the same effect as a Crystron Quandax, like the level 4 garbage monster that doesn't do anything. I don't really understand what this deck, well, I mean, what this card really does for the deck, unless I'm missing something, again, that's obvious, but I think so far this is like the worst card that we've reviewed. Maybe there's like a random broken combo with this card, but I'm not seeing it because I don't really think that White Forest has any way of summoning back the monsters that are in the spell and trap zone to like the field. Unless you play like a Snake Eye engine in your deck, which shouldn't be the case because original is banned, so there's no synergy anymore. Philias Diabell, normal spell, you can only use the first and second effect once per turn. Add one level 8 or higher Diabell monster from your deck to your hand, or if only your opponent controls a monster, you can special summon it instead. That is actually quite interesting. Okay, so it's a worse version of Wanted, but sometimes a better version if you're going second. If this card becomes banished, you can make all Diabell monsters you currently control gain 500 attack. That is one weak effect, but it doesn't matter because you're playing the card for this effect. Okay, so this means that you can search, well, pretty much only 2 monsters, really, because the other ones are... Actually, wait, hold on a second. I think I said something stupid when I said that, you know, the Diabell monsters are all level 7. That is a lie. Snake Eye Diabellstar is level 8. Yeah, no, only Diabellstar the Black Witch and Diabellze the original Sin Keeper are level 7. Okay, so I guess you can search Snake Eye Diabellstar, which is a brick. You're not trying to search it, but you can search this, which is actually decent. But again, I don't understand how sending a Sinful Spoils or Diabell card can be good. Unless there's like one that randomly has a broken graveyard effect, but I'm not seeing it. Sending like a Wanted is not great. So yeah, again, I just don't freaking see it. Because original is banned, so it just doesn't feel good enough. So this card also doesn't feel good enough because you're not searching like a great card. Maybe you can like search this and then send like a something like this and then it gets revived back and then you got like a Diabell monster so you can use the second effect. But it's not a 1-card combo. I hate it because you gotta banish a trap card. It's so annoying. If you could banish like 2 spells, then this card would be cracked. But again, just banishing, like sending the trap card will be like super annoying. Obviously, you can send like a Sinful Spoils trap card with this. So it gets like your coda of like a spell and a trap, but then you wouldn't have been able to like send this, so it doesn't really work unless you also have Wanted. Yeah, you can see where this is going. But then again, I can't complain too much. At least it's nice support. Curse of Diabell, normal trap. You can only use the first and second effect once per turn. If you control 2 or more Diabell monsters, send 1 monster you control to the grave. Destroy all face-up cards your opponent control. Whoa, okay. Whoa, that is nasty. Yeah, okay, definitely disgusting. Very good effect, but then again, I don't really like the activation requirement. Like, you gotta control 2 or more Diabell monsters, which, again, I'm not really trying to, like, turn my White Force deck into, like, Diabell Turbo. It doesn't really make too much sense. Anyways, if this card is sent to the graveyard or banished from the hand or deck, you can add a Diabell spell or trap from your deck to your hand, except itself. I think I can see where this is going now. Okay, no, actually, this makes a lot of sense. I can actually really understand the whole combo now. So the goal is actually to draw this or your LZ, and then you summon this, and then use its effect in order to send a Sinful Spoils card or a Diabell card, which will be this, and then this will trigger its effect in order to search this, and then you will activate this in order to search this, and then you will be banishing your spell and your trap, your 2 Diabell cards, and then you summon this, and then you can use this effect, destroy a card the opponent controls, and then you can summon your... Oh, okay. You can summon this, and then you can quick sync on the opponent's turn into this, and then you can place a monster in the spell and trap zone. Oh, that is disgusting. Yo! Alright, okay. And by the way, I just realized there is somewhat a little bit of synergy with this and the deck now, because being able to place this back from your graveyard in your spell and trap zone at the very least makes it so that you can trigger this effect, because you just have to have a Diabell monster card on the field, not necessarily a Diabell monster. So there is a difference, even as a spell and trap on your you know, as a Snake Eye like card that you place, basically, if you understand what I'm trying to say, it will work, and it's always treated as a White Force card, so it does make sense. So yeah, those combos are already like so far looking super enjoyable. Yo, goddamn, I really am excited to mess around with this deck. But yeah, this glues everything together. I'm a huge fan of this card for sure. Anyways, we got one final card. Yeah, there we go. Sinful, no, Sinless Sinful Spoils. Okay, continuous shop. Oh, that's a clever name. Oh yeah, because that's like the light side of the Sinful Spoils. So you don't have to sin, because the dark side, you're actually sinning. You're playing Diabellstar the Black Witch, and then the light side, the White Forest, you're not sinning, and then you're still getting your spoils. I'm not sure, but I don't know. Do you guys like understand the lore? Because I've never really checked it out, but yeah, that's cool. Continuous Chop, you can only use the first effect once per turn. Okay, so one of these effects, either target a Diabell monster in your grave or banished, discard one card, and if you do, special summon that monster, or target one face-up monster card in your spell and shop zone, special summon it. I mean, it's nice that you get to use like an effect every single turn. It's a continuous trap card. Obviously, if it was a normal trap, this card would have been weak, but it is a continuous trap, so every single turn you get some recursion. It's pretty much like a Divine Temple, so obviously I can't complain too much. It's a good card, so yeah, I mean, it's just like a one of at most, but it's a Sinful Spells card nonetheless. So having this in your name is already super powerful, so obviously I can't complain too much. But yeah, overall, this support is incredible. The more I read the cards, the more I get to appreciate them, because obviously with little context, they don't really make too much sense. But when you really factor in the existence of each and every single one of them, this is where you start figuring out that there are a lot of really awesome things that you can do with them, each and every single one of these cards. So you can expect an updated combo on Sinful Spoils, White Forest, Diabell, Snake Eyes, kind of not really, coming out real soon. And yeah, that's all I had for this video. So guys, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and let me know how you feel about these new cards in the comment section below, and I'll see you guys very soon. Peace.